negative exponents from quiet, 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 quiet. From this point on, you will never ever leave negative exponents in your answers because I'm going to show you how not to leave them in your answers. Okay, if I have 2 to the 4th, what does that mean? Yeah, 2 multiplied by itself 4 times. So what is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2? I don't know. Everybody know how to do this on their calculators? Yep. Okay. What you do is you put the number 2 in there. Then you use what's called this caret key. Looks like looks like this caret key. And that means raised. And I'm going to put 4. And then hit enter. And I get 16. Big cookie for the guy that said 16. So what's 2 cubed? 2 to the 3. 8. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. What's 2 squared? 4. Wow. That's impressive. 2 to the 1st? 2. Are you playing video games, John? Put away. 2 to the anything raised to the 0 power is what? 1.
0.
1. So it negates your other answer. Okay, 2 to the negative 1. What do you think? Negative 2 would be an awesome educated guess. Unfortunately, it's not right. It's 0.5, okay? 2. Now, this is where you learn your new exponent rule. New exponent rule. Remember the pink charts I gave you? Yeah. You have those handy dandy at your disposal, right? Yep. Okay, negative exponents. Flip and change the sign to a positive. So, if I have a number raised to a negative exponent, think of it as over 1. So you flip it. So it's going to be 1 over that base, and then you change the exponent to positive. For example, if I have x to the negative 3, I'm going to put it over 1, flip it, 1 over x, and make the exponent positive, x cubed. Isn't that special? It also works when it's in the denominator. If I have 1 over a power with a negative exponent, I could flip it, make that exponent positive, so I have a to the m over 1, and if you want, you could just leave it as a to the m. Any numbers always over the number 1. For example, if I have 1 over x to the negative 5th, flip it, and I have x to the 5th over 1, or just x to the 5th. I don't care which way you leave the answer, doesn't matter. If you want to leave 1 in the denominator, that's fine. So, going back to our note sheet, think of this as over 1. So I have 1 over 2 to the positive 1, which is 1/2 or 0.5. Please don't put things in decimal form anymore. Okay? How about 2 to the negative 2? What do I have? 1 over 2 squared, and if you want to multiply it out, it's 1/4. How about the next one? 1 over 2 to the third. Well, 2 to the third is what? 8. So it's going to be 1/8. And 1 over 2 to the fourth. 2 to the fourth is 16. Matt, what's 5 to the 0? What's negative 7 to the 0? What's 121 to the 0? What's 4/5 to the 0? What's negative 3x squared y to the 5th to the 0? And what's 1,000,000 to the 1? Okay, number 3. What's 3 to the negative 2? 1/9. Okay, 1 over 3 squared, which is 1/9. How about 5 to the negative 2? 1/25. 6 to the negative 2. 10 to the negative 2. 1. Yes. A 1 with 2 zeros. What's 10 to the negative 3? 1 with 3 zeros. So it would be 1/1000. And 10 to the negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 10,000. Very good. So to fix a negative exponent, what do? Flip it. Flip. Flip. Easy peasy, right? Right, Matt? Matt, what's 17 to the 0? 5 to the negative 3. Yep. You could leave it as 5/3. If you want to multiply it out, feel free. I'll take either one. 2 to the negative 7. 1 to the 2 to the 7th, which is like a really 1/28, is it? Number 7, you could do 2 ways. Yeah, don't forget, inside the parentheses, we have exponents of 1. You could multiply each exponent by negative 3, and we get 1 to the negative 3 over 4 to the negative 3. Then we flip them, 4 to the 3 over 1 to the 3, make the exponents positive. You could leave it like that, or multiply it out. Be 64 over 1, or just 64. Or we could flip it right away. Since it's in parentheses, the whole fraction's to the negative 3. I could flip it right off the bat and make it positive. Don't take pictures in my classroom without permission. So I have 4 cubed over 1 cubed, which is 64 over 1, which is 64. I don't care which way you do it. Sometimes one way is just a little easier than the other. Hey, Matt, what's 8?
What's 8?
Yep.
0, 1.
Very good.
0, 1.
How about number 9? Anybody?
Julian, what's number 9?
5/3 raised to the positive 4. So I'm going to say 5/4 over 3/4. If you want to multiply it out, by all means, go ahead. What's number 10? Nope. Nice try, though. Flip it. Actually, that 3 to the negative 5 goes on top, right? So I have 1 times 3 to the 5th. I got to have something in the bottom, so I'll put a 1 there. 3 to the 5th is a really big number. 243? That's not that big. How about number 11? It's just 4 cubed, right? 64.
the same as your 7.
Yep.
Without having to multiply into.
Oh, let's throw some algebra in there.
Nah, dang.
Oh, dang.
That's gonna be my grade.
You're getting an A all the way up till now.
I don't even have an A. I have an F right now. In this class.
Shh, we're recording this.
What? I didn't know that.
What's x to the negative 6? One over x and make it positive. X to the 6. How about 13? Let's see, I'm going to put this over 1. Now, what kind of exponent does 3 have? It has a 1. Is that positive or negative? It's positive, so am I going to change the 3's location? Good. I'm going to move the a to the denominator, make that exponent positive. And I'm going to move the b to the denominator, make that exponent positive. So here's my answer.
For number 14, you have to keep p on top. It has positive 1 exponent. Change negative 2 down the bottom with q.
Good. The negative 2 has a 1 for an exponent. P has an exponent of 1. Not going to change those. Now, negative number, it's okay. You can have it in the top or bottom, but not the exponent. And then I'm going to put the q in the denominator, change the exponent to a positive. My answer. How about number 15? Ooh, it's getting spicy in here. I have to use my power rule first. 3 to the 1 times negative 2. 3 to the negative 2. X to the 1 times negative 2. X to the negative 2. Now what? Good. It's getting spicy in here.
Get some help. Stop it.
Hey, I heard the Spice Girls are getting back together.
For real? Dang, man. Everything Jeremy gets gonna be.
It's spicy in here.
Hey, can I come in for advisory?
How about number 16? Shh. Quiet. 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 Quiet.
You would only change the y to denominator.
Let's see. I'm going to put x to the 4th. Leave it. Change the y to a positive. I'm going to put it in the bottom. Z to the 1st stays. How about 17? What do I do with the 2 and the 3? Leave them. Okay. They have exponents of 1. They're already positive, so I'm just going to leave them.
But you would flip the b on top of this.
Yeah, I'm going to put the b up on top, change negative 3 to a positive 3. Hey, Matt, what's 8 to the 0? I could put a 1 there. I don't have to, though, because 1 times 3 is just... How about 18? Shh. 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 Shh.
It'd be n to the 5th power over n to
n to the 5th over m to the 5th. I'm glad you guys are getting the hang of this. How about 19? Don't forget, these have an exponent of 1. Shh. So I'm going to have to multiply the negative 2 first. So 7 to the negative 2, x to the negative 2. Yep, it's over 1, so I'm going to have to flip it.
So it's 1 over 7 squared x
How about 23? Oh, 20? Let's see, got to put this over 1, so I have 5, stays where it's at, m stays where it's at, n to the 6 stays where it's at. You can put the 1 there, I don't care. How about 26? Are you guys getting the hang of this? 3 stays. Y is going to go on top, and m to the 5th stays. Jillian, how about 31? Good. What goes in the bottom? What else? Y positive 8. Good. Good, Jillian. All right, let's do some evaluation. Okay, put the phone away. Ladies, put the phone away. Let's see. A equals 2. B equals negative 5. So 33, I have 3. I'm going to need to substitute an A value. That's all raised to the 2. My A is 2. Okay, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So parentheses first. Use your order of operations. Parentheses first. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. 3 times 2. 6. And then parentheses exponents 36. Okay, number 34. I have A, which is 2. A times B cubed. A is 2. B is negative 5. C, parentheses, nothing I can do. Exponents, negative 5 cubed. Negative 125. 2 times negative 125 is negative 250. Okay, 3 times A squared. A is 2. 2 squared is 4. I have 12. A cubed times B. A is 2. B is negative 5. 2 squared, 4, times negative 5, so I get negative 20. Did I screw something up?
It's cubed.
Oh, it's cubed. Cubed. Pardon me? Yep. So it'll be 8. So, like I said, 40, negative 40. Number 37. So you have 8 times b
Negative 40.
squared.
No. It's an 8.
If you were listening, you would know. B is negative 5. So I have parentheses first, negative 40 squared. Negative 40 squared is a really big number. How about 1600?
Oh. See, all of my handwriting is really good, but like it's only good with numbers when I write sixes or twos. 666. Oh no, that's what I think of when I hear say. Oh dang. He's just like, oh no.
Okay, your homework. Are you giving up? Are you just giving up school?
Point the charger towards the wall. And
Which one?
point the charger at the wall and press the button.
All right, your homework in classwork. I want you to do problems number 1 through 52. If you were paying attention, you got more than half of them done.